Recalls happen all the time to all manufacturers. Some are just annoying, and some could straight up be deadly. Today we're focusing on the more extreme ones that BMW's had over the years, so here are the top 10 recalls from BMW that could have killed you. The old Takata airbag inflator grenades that would turn your airbag into a claymore plagued more than 67 million airbags in the early 2000s. This, of course, affected way more than just BMWs, but BMWs have airbags, they were recalled, so this made the list. While the recall applied to pretty much all models around that time, BMW issued a do not drive warning in 2023 for a bunch of models including the E46 3 Series, E39 5 Series, and the E53 X5. Obviously, these vehicles are still on the road, so if you have one and have not gotten this recall addressed, or are not sure if the previous owner has, contact BMW today, as this one is rather important since airbags are supposed to save your life, not end it. Did you have a vehicle affected by this? Let us know in the comments. Back in 2018, if you were driving around in your 2008 to 2015 5 Series, BMW may have told you there was a chance your car could catch fire. Which is ironic since the Hunger Games Catching Fire movie came out in 2013.
Spread your cheeks and clap, then smack your doctor. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Anyway, the circuit board and the electric auxiliary water pump for the N63, S63, and N74 engines could malfunction, not only leading your engine to overheating, but the pumps themselves could smolder and turn your internal combustion engine into an external combustion engine. While it was a voluntary recall, all recalls should be addressed for those what-if moments. Thankfully, BMW only recalled a small amount of 2022 and 2023 i4 and iX vehicles due to this issue, but the issue itself is very bad. Basically, junk could get into a battery cell, cause a short circuit, and lead to a thermal event. While cloaking the issue with the term thermal event, BMW instructing customers to not drive or charge their vehicles, as well as to park them outside away from buildings, probably didn't do much to tame any concerns. When EVs have problems, they really have problems. Is the next BMW recall dangerous if you had an E90? I'm positive. Anyway, certain E82, E88, E89, E90, E91, E92, and E93 model BMWs from 2007 to 2011 could develop a damaged positive battery cable over time. This could lead to vehicles not starting, electrical malfunctions, loss of engine power, or the vehicle turning off while driving, which is always a fun time. In 2013, BMW issued a recall for this problem, which should have re-energized all worried owners. What was the last battery issue you had? In 2021, you may have been told you're driving around with a diesel engine instead of a diesel engine, if you had a 2013 to 2018 diesel-powered BMW. If your BMW had a diesel equipped with an exhaust gas recirculation (EGR) module, the EGR cooler could leak internally, causing coolant to mix with diesel engine soot. That mix could lead to, as BMW calls it, smoldering particles and a melting intake manifold. This is my favorite part. According to the recall, a melting intake manifold increases the risk of a fire. You know, in the event you were not already aware. What can we say? This recall is a hot topic. Sound off in the comments if you drive a diesel BMW. It seems like over the last decade plus, BMW has issued a bunch of steering-related recalls. And it's for so many different reasons, such as the 2012 X5s spraying power steering fluid on exhaust parts leading to fire, 2019 Z4s and Supras with broken tie rods, and various 2021 X vehicles with a loose steering column shaft. One of the scariest problems you can have while driving is loss of steering. It's a hopeless feeling, as the only thing you could really try to do is slow down. So if you ever, and I mean ever, get a recall for a steering-related issue, make sure you get that taken care of right away. Speaking of scary recalls, in addition to loss of steering, when your brakes take a break, that's also extremely frightening. This is exactly what happened to certain 2012 to 2014 BMW models like the 3 Series, 5 Series, X1, and Z4. The vacuum pump that supplies brake power systems may fail due to insufficient lubrication, and if that happens, you could lose a lot of braking power. While not a BMW, I have experienced brake failure in my 1971 Ford Torino 500, and I can confirm it's quite alarming. Much like steering recalls, if you get a recall for brake-related issues, do not wait. If you've ever had to deal with no brakes, share your story in the comments. While this recall did not affect too many vehicles, a few 2020 BMW 5, 7, and 8 series, as well as a few X5s, had a high-pressure fuel pump that may not have been properly attached to the engine. Whoops. Obviously, leaking fuel is bad. Not only will that lead to your engine not running correctly, especially BMW engines that depend on proper percentages and ratios of everything, but to quote iRobot,
"Please tell me this doesn't run on gas. Gas explodes, you know."
I'm not gonna once again say this happened to me with my 1971 Ford Torino 500 with fuel leaking and catching fire in the engine bay, but if your modern BMW catches a spark, it's over for that vehicle. According to the BMW blog, this recall affects over 744,000 BMW vehicles worldwide. Due to manufacturing inconsistencies, leaving deposits inside the starter relay, starting your 2020 to 2026 BMW could, well, start a fire. This recall is one of the newest and one of the biggest. While there have been other starter recalls recently, such as multiple attempts to start a BMW leading to overheating starters, this one affecting nearly 750,000 vehicles is not good. Do you own a BMW that was affected by this? Let us know in the comments. Last year, BMW put out a recall for over 70,000 of its EV vehicles from 2022 to 2025 due to a glitch in the car's electric drive software. Basically, you could be in the middle of driving and the high voltage system says, "Nah fam, we good," and turns off. Thankfully, all of this can be fixed with an update, but maybe it's not only drivers who are over the EV craze, but the EVs themselves too. Maybe they are also wishing they had internal combustion engines. What's the worst EV glitch you've ever experienced? Let us know in the comments.
So, there you have it. Did you recall any of those in the recent past? If you had to deal with any of these recalls, let us know your stories in the comments below. Also, let us know what you'd like to see us do a top 10 or Quirk style video on next. But as always, for more tips and tricks, product reviews, and so much more for BMWs, Minis, and Supras, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Want to know what's happening first? Head on over to our site and sign up for our newsletter. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Thanks for watching.